A man wrote on X that any leader who is truly loved by his or her people must not lead from behind a weapon. This man thinks he's slick, but to the Most High he is no more than a liar. When I asked the God of Abraham why he chose a man who practiced the Muslim religion on his land, he answered and said, "I did not choose Ibrahim because of his religion. I chose him because of his heart." And where have we heard this before? David was described as a man after God's own heart, and he was a military man. He was elected by God, not men, and he led his people with the high praises of God in his mouth and a two-edged sword in his hand. Cyril Ramaphosa is a leader with a heart like King Saul, who ruled according to his flesh and obeyed the will of men. When he went to the White House to convince them that white people were safe in South Africa, he was ambushed by Trump with a video of Malema. It never entered Ramaphosa's mind to ask Trump when was the last lynching of an African American, and how safe were they under his rule. Ibrahim would have challenged Trump, but not Cyril. We know that Ibrahim is guided by the Spirit of the Most High, by his actions. In February 2025, Ibrahim implemented land reforms that prohibits foreigners from owning land in the country. They are only permitted to lease rural lands for limited periods. When I heard this, I wondered if Ibrahim had read the book of Leviticus. In Leviticus 25, the Most High tells the children of Jacob, "The land must not be sold permanently because it is mine, and you are but foreigners and residents with me. Thus, for every piece of property you possess, you must provide for the redemption of the land." But you can be certain that Zimbabwe has made no provisions for redeeming the 19 million acres of land sold to the United Arab Emirates, a landmass comparable in size to Syria, the UAE itself, or the Czech Republic. The UAE has the power to recreate its own country within Zimbabwe, and this is comparable to Gideon in Judges 7 selling 19 million acres of Hebrew land to the Midianites, who were their oppressors and the enemies of God. But the land will be returned to Jacob, and they will live in one kingdom, ruled by one king, in Africa.